this point of time, we haven't think of a name for our show. So obviously this will be shared on YouTube, on my channel, BC's Dear Diary, and of course Triple SC's official channels on Facebook, and of course join us on our TikTok, and of course on our Instagram. And with me today, our first guest, all the way from some part of Singapore.
The west side.
From the west side. Okay, we are in the east side right now, man. So with me we have Iyas. Okay, he think he's Spider-Man. Okay, but so he's part of the Singapore Spurs committee, and of course a long-time Spurs fan. So I'll leave it to him to do a self-introduction. Hey bro, introduce yourself, man.
Okay, sure. Thanks, BC. Okay. Hi, my name is Ilyas. I've been with Triple SC probably close to about 6 or 7 years. I've only been in the committee for like actually around the same time also lah. So basically I have been helping out with a lot of the social media stuff. So if you see things being posted online, it's probably either me or BC. So yeah, we work on a skeleton crew. We of course would love to have any help. If you guys would like to help, please reach out to us. Other than that, I've been a Spurs fan since 2000. I was conned to support Spurs when they won the League Cup in 1999. Like most of us over here, I feel all of us were kind of got conned to supporting Spurs as well. So after that, it's just a love-hate relationship lah. I think I love Spurs and Spurs hate me. So in the end, I'm still here. I'm still supporting Spurs. I'm still all. If you cut me up, I'll bleed navy blue and white. And yeah, so thank you for having me, BC.
Okay, and of course this year we are expanding Singapore Spurs Supporters Club. We have been around for forever. So if you are a Spurs Singapore fan, I mean located in Singapore, based in Singapore, join us, sign up for the membership. We have you see we have a cool t-shirt here, and then of course you can buy this decal. I'll share more in the link below later on. But nonetheless, today we are not only here to plug about Singapore Spurs. I mean, Singapore Spurs have been supporting the Singapore Spurs committee. As a matter of fact, we have a lot of comments and feedbacks from a lot of people that we are actually one of the better, if not the best official supporter club in Singapore compared to other clubs where you have friends who are Liverpool fans, United fans. When their team comes to Singapore, they can hardly get any chance to meet our players. But look at this, man. Yeah. Look at this.
I got to agree. Being in the committee, we have always been in contact with even the parent club. THFC is always in contact with us, and they are very supportive of us. They arrange a lot of things, a lot of meet and greets. They will ask what's going on the ground. So yeah, so it's only appropriate that we reach all this offer to all our members also. So yeah, as you can see from this beautiful framing that our friend BC have done, we give a lot of opportunities for our members to have this kind of meet and greets or all other kind of events. So yeah, so if you have any friends who wants to join, who is a Spurs fan, not Spurs fan also can, just not Arsenal fan You can just let them to sign up, and yeah, we will give all these opportunities. Yeah.
I mean, it is a open committee that is a very close-knitted committee, I would say, sure. Because we are not a lot to begin with. But enough of Triple SC. Let's go back to the parent club itself. Pre-season, how do you think we performed?
Up to right before Bayern Munich. Okay.
Which Bayern Munich? The one in Korea or the one in England?
The one in Korea, especially.
Okay.
So right before the Bayern Munich, we actually got a glimpse of how we are shaping up. So at the end of the day, you can tell that we are trying our best to play a certain kind of football, and it's getting better. I think against the Scottish clubs, against the Japanese club, against the Korean clubs, it kind of showed that we are still a work in progress. At the same time, we are still kind of good. Now to the Bayern Munich game, okay, it shows. I don't want to say this out loud, but it kind of shows our level right now. So Bayern Munich is a Champions League level, while we are Europa League level. So yeah, so a lot of negatives, but at the same time a lot of positive. I'm quite. There were some players that really stood out. I think Archie Gray, when needed, he actually
40 mil.
Yeah, and the price tag is a bit dodgy, so I am okay with that. But he seems to be worth the outlay. So
do you think it's the real deal?
It really depends on whether Ange will give him some time. Because at the end of the day, you look at it, we have a lot. Our midfield is still quite bloated, so I really hope some movement will be going on. Yeah. So
Talking about movement, yesterday we were caught by surprise. Even Fabrizio, the guru, was caught by surprise. I still don't know what is his pronunciation of his name. The boy from Burnley. I mean, he's not from Burnley lah, but we got him from Burnley lah.
Burbet.
Okay. It was such a surprising move. The last time we got surprised was Rafael van der Vaart.
Sure.
And of course Sunny, out of nowhere. So how do you rate on in terms of 1 to 10 our current transfer window? We bought in. We don't talk about Lucas, who have been from last season. We signed him already. Solanke, Archie, of course. Now this new dude. How do you rate?
What's his name? What is?
I don't know, man. Hey guys, if you know how to pronounce his name, let us know lah. I'm still trying to figure out lah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Odobert, right? Wilson. Okay.
I don't know. I call him the Burnley guy now lah.
Okay.
Okay. How do you rate our current transfer window so far?
I would say right now, if I will give it a scoring out of 10, it's probably a 7.5, mainly because you can tell that we are shifting our policy. So we are no longer going for ready-made products. We are going for the future. So I have no idea what's the brain behind it. So there might be because we want to maximize the value of the players or whatever. But yeah, so it's going to be an exciting time. So 7.5 out of 10, mainly because we have bought Solanke, which is
something we need.
We need at the same time, it's a risk because although he's a proven goal scorer,
only one season proven,
and also with Bournemouth. So and Bournemouth I think finished in the lower half of the league, right, or something.
No, I think so.
Yeah.
But I think they got. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Bournemouth fan or. Their best ever EPL finish, mainly because of Dom.
Yeah. So
Dirty Dom.
So it's still a risk. I would say Solanke will still need to prove himself. At the same time, it puts questions on Richarlison's tenure over here. I am not sure whether he'll still be around, but the fact that Solanke still hasn't received the number 9, I think he has allocated a number already. Right?
19.
Yeah, so probably that's telling us that Richarlison is probably going to stay until at least December.
But last season, as we've seen, when Richie was playing in the spot where a striker is supposed to be, when we have that main man up front, right, where it was left vacant when Mr. Kane left, you can see that it worked. Then when he got injured, we were missing the goals because we don't have the man there. And Solanke, Dirty Dom, happened to be that kind of player. And we've looked at I mean, Bournemouth is not exactly a lousy team, but when you compare on paper and of the quality of their players who will be supporting and supplying compared to ours, do you think he'll be able to replicate 19, 20 goals EPL?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So you can tell that the way Bournemouth plays is a lot of, I mean, to be frank, all the lower half of the team, they tend to play a very certain style, basically defending and then counter attack. So, and it that kind of environment kind of strive in. I mean, Solanke strive in all that because he loves to play around with his midfielders, his wingers. So I would say that there will be some setting in time. Solanke will still need to figure out how Son plays, how Kulusevski will play, how even Madison will play. But once I think he figures it out, he's gonna hit a run. He's going to hit the ground running. So it's probably down to him getting the minutes because I'm not sure whether he will start first because Ange will still need to be the politician. He still needs to play Richarlison or Sonny up front. We still don't know. And the thing that complicates it more is the fact that we have Werner. At the same time, we also bought another left winger, that Burbert guy. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time because the transfer window is still not closed, and I'm expecting a few more movement.
Out?
Yeah, especially out. The likes of Brian Gill.
Brian Gill have already left on loan.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Already.
Yeah, so but his number 11, he still
number 11 got big shoes to fill lah. Our previous number 11 was solid. Puskas Award winner.
Yeah, and yeah, hard work,
Cult classic. I mean, he's a
work rate.
love him or hate him guy lah. But I mean, he's the past. Moving on to the future, I mean, there's definitely a lot of things to talk about when it comes to transfer and all, because you know, hate him or love him, we have to accept that Levy is here to stay until you got 2 billion or 3 billion to buy him out. But I think so far he has been doing a great job this season. I mean, I leave it up for discussion. Everyone knows I'm not a pro or anti Levy guy. I'm a Spurs guy. So important question now. Monday, Singapore time Monday, Leicester City. What's your take?
I would say definitely one of the things that's going to happen is Harry Winks going to score against us. It's written in the stars already. Confirm one. Yeah. But my gut feeling would say that we're going to nick it 2-1. So goal scorer going to be Kulusevski, the first goal scorer, and then Harry Winks going to score. And then after that, we're going to nick it at 92 minutes with Solanke header.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. So, 2-1. You hear it first. 2-1. So, yeah. But just in case, buy total goal 3.
Yeah, that one I don't play.
We don't recommend betting. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you realize this is the Changi Airport control station. So anyone doing this is copying me. Not I copy people. Anyway, about that, if let's say in the event that we don't perform, we get a hardworking win, not a that kind of win, or if we do not win, do you think that the mob will show up?
There will definitely be a naysayer once, a naysayer or two, mainly because we are still in the experimental stage. So I would say that, Daniel Levy, although some of us love him, some of us hate him, he still has this record of cutting people out, even though the results are going well, like Jose's time, okay, and especially if it's going not well, and then I would tell you that Daniel Levy is quite impatient when it comes to results. So yeah, but there is the silver lining to this, because as you can tell, we bought a lot of young players, and it's going to be hell if we sack Ange halfway and then there's no plan for all these young players. So it's going to reflect bad. People are not going to come to us anymore. So I feel that Daniel Levy is going to bite the bullet and stick with Ange as long as possible, just to portray or project some form of stability. Yeah, and probably the naysayers are going to suck thumb a lot this season. I'm very sure about it, especially the anti-Levy. But you support the club, you don't support the chairman, or you don't support the players. So just enjoy the game, just enjoy the season.
Enjoy the ride,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. So just enjoy it.
Speaking of up and downs, I just need to ask you this, what's your prediction for this season? Let's go one by one. League Cup, FA Cup. Do you think we will go far? We will win it? Any chance?
Okay. I mean, the aim is always to win as many trophies as possible. And, we've been staffed for some silverware for a very long time. All those pre-season one doesn't count.
Hey.
Except for which one?
Audi Cup, bro.
It was a Singapore one, Tiger Cup.
The CDG Z, don't know Tiger, don't know what the cup, big got stars or one.
Okay, to me the Singapore one is counted, especially if you see Richarlison holding up. You can see the pride in his eyes. Yeah.
So, we lost the Visit Malta Cup.
Never mind, that one. We give Kane. Yeah, that one we give Kane.
Eric also.
Yeah, Eric Raya also, long time coming. Okay, so when it comes to expectations, I would say, the League Cup, please, I want us to at least have a good shot at it. We were so close a few years ago, and then things happened. We couldn't win the League Cup with Gareth Bale in our team. So I really wish that we have a good run at it. FA Cup wise, that's where some teams take it more seriously, especially the bigger teams, due to the prestige of the FA Cup. So yeah, so I don't really expect a lot FA Cup. Okay, now we go to Europa. We have to win.
Europa. We were talking about this at the during our little cameo appearance on We Are Tottenham TV,
which you can catch on their channel. Yeah, so if you don't know, me and BC was the one who received them. Yeah, so they were a bunch of good people. So yeah,
Brilliant channel. If you're not following them, do follow them. Of course, follow us as well lah. I mean, we were talking about Europa.
yeah,
I think it's a need to win.
it is. It is. You have this is something that I think most Spurs fans don't get it. The environment of the Premier League is such a way that it favors the rich. It favors the more reputable clubs. Okay, not I'm saying that Spurs is not rich nor reputable, but
We are damn rich.
yeah, on paper lah, on paper. Okay, so it also reflects that for the past 10 years there is a pattern. Who's the winner? Who's second, third, fourth? There's always a pattern. Okay, unfortunately, the only easier way right now to get into the Champions League is for an English club to win the Europa League. Yeah, that's one of the ways. If I were you as a Spurs fan, try not to think about top 4 so much. Okay, it's very highly unlikely for it to happen. If it does, good. If it does not, it's okay. We can look at Europa. So I want us to win the Europa League because it sets the mood. It sets a precedence that we are a hungry trophy staff club.
Young team as well.
Yeah, and I think it will work to our advantage because younger players tend to want to prove themselves. So Ange probably, I hope he will prioritize the Europa League. I know it's very tempting to play Fraser Forster in the Europa League.
But he's a able custodian.
He is.
To be honest, he stepped up when Vicaro was injured last season. He even managed to get called up to the England team.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
I mean solid, big Fraser, solid man. I think I'm very happy that he's our backup.
And especially a good mentor to a lot of the young kids coming up. So yeah, so I'm not trying to say that Fraser Forster is not good, but it sends out a message, especially
we mean business.
Yeah. So especially when you play against funny club like Dinamo Zagreb or Seville or what, you bring out Fraser Forster, you kind of telling the other opponent we're not taking them seriously. So I really hope that Ange will probably plan this properly and try to go at it, win the Europa, win the League Cup. Let's get a double, finish as high as we can in the league. I don't care whether it's 4th or 5th, just as high as you can. And then bring it to the next season. And then hopefully that will build a strong foundation. And then we can get better things. We can sign better players. We can finally get rid of more dead weights. I'm not sure whether we probably have 1 or 2 right now on the chopping board.
I mean, he's a very curious case, Giovanni Lo Celso.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about him. I was thinking about Bissouma actually.
Bissouma, alamak, that guy, the least said about him right now, the better, What is wrong with him, lah?
He is probably someone that, but he has a track record now, actually.
Even doing stupid shit,
yeah,
right?
so I'm not sure whether he has finally reached the last straw for Ange, but probably a lot of Spurs fans right now is feeling
disappointed, very disappointing.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're a professional footballer and you're already bought into this lifestyle, you should know that these kind of things.
No, you know what's the stupidest thing? It's not doing the stupid guess.
What is it? Is it posting?
It's posting. Oh goodness!
Yeah, so I have no idea. Like, why would he want to post that kind of crap?
And he's not like some random PMA or PMD rider on TikTok. No, he's Bisou. Oh,
yeah,
goodness. How stupid can he be, man?
Yeah, Personally, I think his time is up. I suppose he has a lot of time. He had a lot of time to prove himself, and for so long he will only perform like 3 or 4 games in a row. Quite
then get
well.
a red card, do stupid things.
Yeah, and then he will. Yeah, so even if you wanna be a bit more critical of his performance, he had a Jekyll and Hyde performance during the Bayern game.
Yeah.
First half he was good, and then second half or something like that.
Which is what he did last season.
Which probably summarized his whole career so far.
I mean, this is such a French-speaking player, center midfield Tottenham problem. First we have him, then Ndombele, then Moussa Sissoko took forever to.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But okay, enough of Bissouma. Since we are talking about the league, you're saying 4th or 5th, right? What is your prediction for the league? Let's keep 38 games. With all the distractions here and there.
I'm an optimist. 4th position.
You heard it here first.
4th position.
4th. Okay, enough for all this lah. Once again, we just need to do this. Once again, thank you AIA for always supporting Singapore Spurs and of course the club itself. I mean, without AIA, we wouldn't have gotten a lot of things. Of course, we have upcoming big events lined up for Singapore fans. Of course, you must be a Singapore Spurs Supporter Club. Of course, if you are looking at making a way down to, I still call it White Hart Lane. It's still White Hart Lane to us. Going down White Hart Lane and all. Do keep in touch. Reach out to us. Of course, you must be a Singapore Spurs member. Singapore Spurs Supporter Club. We are officially recognized club. Okay, and of course we are it's called OSC, right? Official Supporters Club.
It's OSC Official Supporters Club. At the same time, we are also a registered society in Singapore. It's not play one. This one not go for that play football one. This is
which comes to this
legit one.
We are very happy to be working with our charity partner for the last year or so. Want to talk more about it?
Yeah. So with the generosity of our members, we ran auctions during our live events and all that. So all those money, right, we use it to conduct football lessons with our choice charity, which is called Children's Wishing Well. So a little bit more about Children's Wishing Well. They are also one of the lucky choice charity by THFC. So last season or season before, when THFC came, they actually had some collaboration with them. I think Kane, Eric Dyer, Elfie Whiteman, and one more youth. Sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, but so they went over and they do some art and craft thingy and they auction it off. So we thought it would be nice to continue that relationship. So SSSC reached out to them and they were also very nice to receive us. So we conducted all these live football clinics. And it's all thanks to the members. So all your generosity, all the money that you auction off is all going to good use.
Good cause.
Yeah, we don't take any money. This is all go in, go out one.
All this I pay this is my house. We are not renting a studio.
Yeah, it's not a studio. This one.
Okay, just in case you are wondering, this is not for sale. Okay. And of course, Children's Wishing Well has been very supportive of us as well. I mean, it is always a good cause, especially to help the children.
It is.
And of course, we are a football club. At the end of the day, we want to do more of such things. So if you have anything up for any item that you think people might want, you want to auction, don't aim this to. You want to auction, of course, you can reach out to us. And we've been conducting auctions during our events. And of course, we can also do Facebook Live. And more often than not, we have been very, very well supported by our members. Huge shout out to them, all those who have donated items to us, and of course, do join us for events that we will be doing. And of course, like what Elias said, the money is not going to our pocket lah. As a matter of fact, we forking out money from our own pocket to do shit lah.
Yeah.
Can I say shit?
Can. You think this microphone free?
This microphone, I paid good money for it, you know. Microphone behind, and of course, coffee is our own money.
Yeah.
I mean, jokes aside, do support us. People always ask why join Singapore Spurs Supporter Club. I mean, if you're a Spurs supporter and you don't even want to support your local club, what more you want? You got free t-shirt. You can. This one is already out of stock, but this is a car decal but you can buy more. Of course, you have chance meet and greet. Come on, meet and greet. Hey, this one I win chance. No, not because I com member I get it. I lucky draw. And then of course we got to meet Ledley King, true gentleman, and then so many more events. Of course we have our Singapore Spurs football team. We'll be going down to Malaysia to kick KL's ass, Malaysia Spurs ass.
Wow, the trash talking start already.
Trash talking started. Trash talking started last year, man. Okay, we'll be traveling to KL this Saturday, so stay tuned on our Facebook Live. I'll be going down Then we'll be hopefully I'll be filming the whole match live. So the match is 5:30 p.m. local time. Must I say local time? KL and here same time, right?
For the benefit of our foreign friends.
Especially those in England, always message me, ABC, what time the game? 5:30 Singapore time. You go and convert yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
I mean, with that, I'm very glad our friend came down all the way from the west just to do this. And then, of course, this will be our first channel, and we'll be doing regular updates on our social media and of course this channel itself. So stay tuned. If you have not, like and subscribe, and there will be giveaways very soon. Not these two though. Of course, I will be showing off more of my Spurs things every now and then, and that's my lucky cat. Okay, once again, this is BC, and this is
Ilyas.
welcome, and thank you for watching our yet to be named show. Of course, we should do a poll on what name to name this channel.
We should.
We should. Okay, we will do a poll, and winner will win something. Okay, that's it. Signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.